Okay, two Valley chefs will be competing on the new Food Network series called The Big Restaurant Bet. Take a look at this.
Now, I'm looking to create the next great restaurateur.
Chefs, how are you?
By investing in a rising chef ready to launch their very first restaurant. There's so much talent out there. They have the vision, they have their idea. I'm going to put up $250,000 of my time and resources into helping one hardworking chef realize their dream.
I'm gonna do whatever it takes. I'm not here to make friends.
I found 8 promising chefs with great concepts, ready to leap from the back of the house to running the whole house. And I've invited them to my Florida home base.
Good morning, chefs.
To run them through real-life tests in and out of the kitchen.
Oh no, it's not edible yet.
Hey, you can't stand the heat.
I'm looking for the one chef to invest in.
Oh my God.
This will be the hardest test of their lives.
What the hell kind of recipe is this?
But I will make one of these determined chefs tomorrow's restaurant mogul.
Here we go.
And joining us in our mixed make-believe kitchen is Chef Brett Bibber of the Wild Arizona Cuisine and Chef Demetrius Baxter of Chef Demetrius LLC. Welcome to the first Arizona Daily Mix Cook-Off! Yeah! You guys excited here?
You know it.
So, okay, this is pretty cool. And let's meet you first so we can start talking about the show. But first, let's talk Demetrius.
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little about you. Where are you from?
So I'm originally from Houston, Arizona.
Okay.
Or Houston, Texas.
I was gonna
Came
say-
out here to Arizona a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Just kind of, restarting the business out here, during the pandemic, jumping it off, and it's been successful. So we're happy.
Nice. And you're more of a caterer in a way, right?
Private chef. We don't like to use the word caterer. And then I just recently.
Wow.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Wow,
man. We don't do that.
Started a good fight right here. He's like, I ain't no caterer, brother.
But
I'm a chef.
we just took over the executive chef spot at the new Belly. They were on in Melrose.
Yeah.
They're opening up in Gilbert. I just took over that spot
Nice.
last week. So we're gonna come out and see us May 17th, somewhere around there. We'll be opening up. So yeah.
There you go. All right. And Chef Brett, we've met before. You've been
know.
on with us.
Yep.
But let's talk a little bit about you.
Sure. Wild Arizona Cuisine. I'm Tempe native, Arizona native. I traveled all over the world, all over the country. Came back about 7-8 years ago, just to focus on wild and indigenous Arizona cuisine. What could that be? What is it with the farms and the wild foods that we have to harvest and things like that.
So, well, this is pretty cool having you guys here because this new Food Network series looks awesome. And what I like about it, it's not really pitting you guys like we could say the other one's fighting with everything like that. You guys are actually trying to get your own place that he's going to invest in.
It's a competition against yourself, really.
Is that what it
really
is?
was. You didn't feel like I never felt like I was competing with Brett, even though it would get hot and heavy in the kitchen at times with some of the other chefs, and you're working in that small space. But really, what you were doing was you're competing with your own greatness to take it to the next level.
Yeah, and so let me ask you. Okay, so in the show,
Yep.
you guys are competing, and he's going to back you on your own restaurant. Is that what happens, or in your own endeavors?
Yeah, in your own endeavors. So like Demetrius said, it was cool because you go to some of these other shows and you got 3 random judges that say like, oh, cook us a Michelin star restaurant meal out of the vending machine with Cheetos.
Yeah.
But we got to bring our own concept. We were pitching our own concept, our own menu. We brought our own recipes, our own ingredients, and things like that. Where, like Demetrius said, man, it was really putting your best foot forward for yourself to get that investment.
So was that hard to do? I mean, you're literally bringing your mind, and because usually sometimes you guys make these menus for other people. Now you bring your own menu to life. I mean, was that kind of frustrating, kind of scared, or?
I mean, I can't speak for Brett, but I know to me, it almost had that feeling like you're standing in front of the mirror naked, because here you are, you've been working on this in your mind and your soul and your heart for a decade or 2 decades, and now it's like, here's the best that I have to bring for this concept, and is it going to stand up against these other fantastic chefs that we had on the show?
Yeah, okay, we can't give away what's going to happen on the show, but it's kicking off, when does it kick off? Like literally? Tonight, yeah,
Tonight.
Oh my goodness, tonight.
Yeah.
So it's great, and so we're going to see what's going to go on, but here on the first Arizona Daily Mix Chef Cook-Off! We're going to have some fun here because you guys have brought some creations here. So we're going to find out what those are in a little bit. But anything you want to say to Chef Brett? Brett, do you want to say anything to Chef Demetrius before we get started on this competition? Also, too, I do take PayPal, Venmo, and cash.
Excellent.
I don't take checks unless you have an ID, so I'm saying I am the judge on this one.
There you
So
go.
you got to make a decision. But anything
I
you
was
want to say?
excited we actually do get to go
Yeah.
head to head. This is going to be fun.
Round
This is
two.
gonna be
Wow,
fun.
you guys have never gone head to head like
Not
this
like
before?
head to head.
No,
Yeah,
it's
we're on the
always-
show,
it's
but this
always a
is
big
like,
group.
yeah, I mean, this is my boy. This is my dog right
This is the
here.
guys, you got
Yeah,
friends.
yeah.
And that's what's great about the Valley chefs here. They all actually know each other and stuff. So let me ask you that. When you guys went to the show, I mean, you two knew each other. Did you know the other people?
I didn't
He
know.
was still
Oh, you guys didn't
he was
know
still a
each-
Houston guy.
I
so
was
it
coming out
nice.
of Houston. The pandemic had delayed the show.
Wow.
So we were all ready to go, and then of course, what happened.
Yeah.
And so it was delayed, and during that time, we moved out here.
Okay.
So I met Brett on the show. The first person I met.
Wow. And then
First
you
morning,
said, and then
yeah.
you're like, hey, I'm moving out to Arizona. He's like, oh, don't come out.
Come over for Thanksgiving.
Oh, did you? Did you? Wow, that's so friendly.
Yeah.
So now we're going to change all that here on
Exactly.
my show.
Yeah,
So now
yeah.
it's going to get
Momentarily.
All right. You got to come back. We're going to find out what they're going to cook. We're going to put them to the test and see what happens. And see who could be the top Arizona Daily Mix cooking chef in our cook-off. All right, come on back. Welcome back to Arizona Daily Mix and our first Arizona Daily Mix cook-off.
Here we go.
All right, here with me is two chefs competing for a new, not restaurant, I guess a backing on the Food Network's new series, Big Restaurant Bet. It's Chef Brett and Chef Demetrius. And again, let's remind people about the show. It starts tonight.
Yes, sir.
And so it's really where it's not like your other cooking shows where they're fighting against each other and trying to get the big old money. It's more where they're there to back you in your endeavors, if it's not catering, but chefing.
Right.
Is that the word I want to use?
Well, for mine, I'm trying to open my first restaurant.
Are you?
My first restaurant, yeah. Sidewalk Inns is really where I'm trying to go.
Go there?
Based on the Shel Silverstein book, yeah.
Nice. And then what about you, Brett? What are you looking to do?
Mostly move. We've done a pop-up in collaboration, private dining company since we closed Cartwright's a couple years ago. Mostly because of the pandemic, but just mostly looking to move it into a permanent brick and mortar.
And so let's talk about the show because again, it's where you have, one of the world's top chef here putting his money up for that. So how does it work? Is it where you are just cooking your recipes and different things?
Yeah, we brought our own concept, our own ideas.
There were some curveballs though.
Was there?
That I'm not going to throw out.
There
were some. What is this?
What?
Yeah.
Well, you were saying it's not where they tell you, okay, here you got to make this big old cuisine with chips, but there were some
curveballs that sounded simple, but were definitely.
And we can't talk about.
Yeah.
Well, that's so funny because I got some curveballs for you guys here today. So one is. Please, no slapping.
I like that. That works for me.
Number two, if you do anything like
you
that,
slap me,
we got the rights to the viral, okay?
Yes.
So we're gonna have some fun here, and we're gonna cook off. So let's go ahead and start with Chef Brett. What are you cooking up for us first?
We're gonna do a little bison tataki, some vegetables from the garden. It's springtime in Arizona, so foraging's really coming in for us right now. A couple of preserved things, some fermented crabapple relish, because I'm always digging around those old ancient orchards of Arizona and whatnot, and some barrel cactus seeds just for garnish, and mustards are coming in right now, so just that bright seasonal reflection.
I like it. All right. And then Chef Demetrius, what you got for us?
I'm going to be doing a signature ahi tuna sashimi. A little bit of dashi vinaigrette's going to go on there with some shoyu and some sesame oil. We got some really good black tobiko, nice little crunch on there.
Tobiko?
Tobiko.
What's tobiko?
So this is fish raw.
What is it?
It's fish eggs.
So it's just caviar.
It's like a caviar.
Caviar,
but not
right?
expensive.
Not expensive.
Because
caviar.
it's not actual beluga caviar. I would throw that out there.
So you could have just said caviar. I wouldn't believe it. But okay.
I got to stay true to myself.
Let's say, what is it again called?
Tobiko.
Tobiko.
It's black tobiko. Yeah, I got it.
Black
You're going to love
tobiko.
it. You're going to love it.
I like that, black tobiko.
You're going to love it.
I like that. That might be my new, maybe that might be my Vegas
That's a
name.
good nickname.
That's
There you
right.
go.
That's your handle.
That should be it right there.
Yeah, a little chili garlic oil, some micro cilantro, and some sesame seeds. It comes off really simple, but this is absolutely flavorful and phenomenal.
All right, well, I'm going to get you guys started. I'm going to talk with you as you're doing it. So
All right.
start up right now as you go in. So Chef Brett, all right, first of all, I see you're taking a piece of meat.
Yep.
All right, and just cutting it.
I'm gonna
See, this is
cut
a
it this
play-by-play.
way.
So as you cut, now is there a certain? I'm seeing it's already browned.
Yep.
And is that what you want to really brown it, or how you
So I
cooking it?
sear it in a cast iron pan, just real quickly. Tataki is just a traditional Japanese dish of fish or meat that's just seared very quickly.
Okay. So and then of course the spices you'll mix in. So as you're just cutting very sliced, nice there. And I'll come over here to Chef Dimitri. All right. And so now what did you start off doing?
So I just add a little bit of the dashi, so it comes from combo fish
Starting
flakes.
from what?
Dashi.
Dashi. See, I'm just Chef Brett. He's got me all the new words over. You got to
Right.
come up with something so I can get over here and say, okay, so Damachi, what'd you say?
So it's dashi.
Oh, dashi.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
and what
it
do you do
comes
with
from
the dashi?
combo fish flakes. It's got a really savory flavor. It's very unique.
All right.
So I just season the bottom of the plate with that, and we put the fish right on top to start.
Okay, I'm seeing how you're cutting. Now, is that important how you do cut and fillet your
Absolutely.
Your fish?
So I lived in Japan for almost 4 years.
Yeah.
And so I learned a lot of techniques there while I was there, just dining out and watching. And it's an art form. So you really want to make sure your cuts are even and smooth when you slice.
All right, and then over here, all right, we'll go back over here. Now, I see you're plating already, so slow it down a little bit, not too much. I want to see so I see the design. Is that what
going.
your design going a little bit there?
Yeah, a little bit. I just want different transition of textures and flavors and shapes, and you can see
Shapes,
some
okay,
seared
meaning
side.
shapes. Okay, see now we're getting some words. Brett, you're using all the small words. I like
All right,
that.
all right,
This
all right.
guy over here is
well,
going
this
big. This
here,
one.
yeah, we've got London arugula here.
Arugula. Okay, I got that one.
So, or we call it hedge arugula. London
arugula.
rocket. It's a wild mustard green.
Got it.
Palo Verde berries that are just coming out right now. Some of the flowers from them as well. These are onions that we grow on our farm.
So you're really big on using like from garden to table stuff, right?
Yeah,
Is that what
or forage.
Forage?
Yeah, so we're coming into morel season right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna be out wild mushroom hunting and things like
Wow.
that.
Okay, where do you wild mushroom hunt?
Really, we start kind of in the Verde Valley right now, this warmer time of year, and then it flushes up into the Mogollon Rim. So we've got this glorious, beautiful geography in Arizona of mountains and desert where I can forage all over the place, all the time.
I like that. Okay, and during the show, I mean, was he helping you cook anything, or was it all just your own?
From my time with the show, it was definitely all my own cooking.
Yeah.
It was definitely all my own stuff. Like I said, there were some definite road bumps there that they kind of threw your way, but it's you brought your own stuff to the table.
Right, and that was important there. So was it fun? I mean, there's probably some out there right now wants to get into some of these cooking shows, but they get scared when they see how they get yelled at and they get,
Well, you're dealing with. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're dealing with chefs. So we were used to bringing that heat and that flavor and that intensity already in the work that we do. So there was none of that. It was ultimate respect. It was beautiful.
So, all right, there you go. All right. Our official cook-off is on its way with Chef Brett and Chef Demetrius, who you can see on tonight's big Food Network series, the Big Restaurant Bet. But they are on our first Arizona Daily Mix cook-off! Woo! So come on back. We got more for you right after this. Welcome back to the Arizona Daily Mix. We are in our make-believe kitchen where we're about to reveal the winner of our first Arizona Daily Mix cook-off! Let's recap here. With me is Chef Demetrius. And
sir.
Demetrius, you are from Houston.
Yes.
But you moved here for Valley, and they're both part of the new show on Food Network. It's called The Big Bet, the Big Restaurant Bet.
There you go.
There it is.
Absolutely.
Right there. And remind people again, your little background and your kind of cooking.
Yeah, so Chef Demetrius opened up about 10 years ago in Houston. Before that, I had 4 or 5 years in the restaurant industry. Kind of tired of being the smartest guy in the room, went my own way. A lot of athletes, some celebrity clients flying around doing that thing. And then, like I said, we decided to come out here to the Valley and start up again.
Great. And I was told you're not a caterer, you are a
I'm a private chef. I was a private chef. Yeah.
private chef. Make sure I get that one right. All right, Chef Brett, let's recap about you. You
Okay.
are, of course, from the Valley.
I am. Born and raised here, traveled around the world, traveled around the country, came back, do my own thing, really honor Arizona cuisine, define what it is, and really hyper source and locally and forage and honor the indigenous farms and things of that
I like
nature.
it. And so let me ask you before I try, also too, now here for our cook-off, you win pretty much a Maury DNA kit. You'll get some old, pretty much Seinfeld stuff that we still have because we don't
Good.
carry them
Hanging
anymore.
around. It's not dusty, is it?
Huh?
It's not dusty, is
Oh,
it?
of course. And we also have some Young Sheldon stuff, I think. Do we have any Young Sheldon stuff? Do we have any, Brian? Oh, cool. Okay,
That's what I'm here for. This is why we're
You got a
here.
3X?
No, it's going to be a very, very small.
Okay,
just so you
okay,
know.
cool.
Just
My
so you know.
size.
Your size.
Yeah, there you go. And I might throw in a pin, maybe an Access Hollywood pin or something. So that's what you're winning. But on your show, you guys, we can't give away who it is, but someone will be walking away with 250K to go towards their restaurant. Also, it's not just giving the money; they're guiding you through things. They're working with you. So let me ask you, what are you going to do if you win the series?
We're definitely going to be diving into, making sure we get the rights to some of that show servicing stuff to use for art in the restaurant. Definitely going to be using his guidance and his connections, especially to get a location. And we're going head first. We're jumping right in. I've already got spots located and scattered out here.
All right, so hopefully you're going to win that. And but well, you, Chef, if you win.
I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing. Just make it add a little more fluff to it. I'm already have business endeavors planned up in Cottonwood and wine country, and
Ready to do it.
add a little more fuel to the fire.
I like it. All right, here we go. This is it right here. This is where I get to judge the food. So I'll start with you first. And Chef Brett, what do we make here?
A little bison tataki. You've got a fermented crabapple relish, some wild mustard greens, and some charred onions. Everything we either grew or found.
So, okay. All right, so I'm gonna try, and of course it's with the chopsticks, and I told you guys, I'm the one who taught Daniel's son how to catch the fly in the Karate Kid. Just so you know.
All right.
Look. Okay, so all right, and just I'm gonna grab the meat. So and then a little bit of I love mushrooms, so I'm gonna have the mushrooms in there.
It's a black radish, so
Oh, it's a black radish.
Hope I'm not
All right.
letting you down.
I'm leaving that there then.
Okay.
Okay. All right. All right. Now, I'm not a big fish guy, so what do you recommend? I'm gonna give it a try, right?
Go right in. That end piece is beautifully cut, beautifully seasoned.
Okay.
Yeah. There you
All right.
go. Great bite. Let all that kind of dance around in there. Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Wow.
Never had anything like that in your life, I know.
Wow. Wow, gentlemen. I have to say, this has been a tough one. This is very tough. Seeing you move, seeing how you work, getting to know you guys. I like this. You know, we are a community station. We are celebrating 20 years of being here in the Valley.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice, nice.
We have a wonderful owner, wonderful staff, wonderful crew and everything. So it bestows on me. Oh, I got a wrap? All right, well, guess what? I'll be back telling you more about what's coming up tomorrow on the Arizona Daily Mix. Stick around. I'm so glad you chose Arizona Daily Mix to put a smile on your face. Tomorrow we got more restaurant talk. We're going to be going out to Car over at the Sheriff. Say it again. Car. All right, and everyone's wondering who is the winner today. Well, this is a hard one, and again, like I said, 20 years in the community. We don't like to do this, but our first one, it's been very tough here. Demetrius, I will tell you, it was great. I love it. I'm not a fish guy. Chef Brett, very good on the meat. I love that. The presentation was beautiful. Everything looked good. But I will say, there can only be one winner. But you both are winners in our hearts. Do you understand that?
Oh, yeah.
So do you understand?
Oh, it's okay.
He's trying to protect the slab.
So the winner of the first Arizona Daily Mix cook-off will be both of you. Actually, very good. I'm not a fish guy. You guys did a great job. Thank you guys very much. Go fire up that computer. Head over to aztv.com/win for your chance some great prizes. You guys, I'll tell you, thanks for joining us. We're having a good time. Have a great day. And remember to wash your hands like I did. So there you go.